got Stout, I got Milwaukee, I got Superior. Jared's working up there. In fact, he's the, what is his title? He's the director of intramurals and club sports. Only thing he ever wanted to do when he got out of lacrosse. All right, here we go.
At what strengths you have and building from that, and then creating a vision. And going back to the strength piece of it, too often when people need to make a change, they focus on everything they do bad. They focus on, well, I'm overweight, so I need to fix that. Or I don't exercise very often, I need to fix that. And they make a list of the things that are wrong with them, and then they come up with how they should fix it, instead of looking at the strengths and how maybe they could build on that. So maybe your strength is that you are very organized. That can help someone who's trying to work out, because it helps you schedule it into your day. Maybe you're someone who, once you make a commitment to another person, you know your word is good. And so maybe that's helping you figure out that strength is that you find a workout partner that you can attach it to. So think about what are you good at, and let that be your motivation, instead of focusing on, don't make fitness a negative by starting out with the negative right at the beginning and focusing on all the things that you feel you're terrible at. Then as far as creating a vision, it's taking that why and really painting a picture of what a year from now, 3 years from now, what does wellness look like for you? If you had to say in 2 or 3 lines what you would want to say came true for you in 2 or 3 years, what would that be? It might be saying, I'm living an active life, or I'm socially engaging with others while eating foods that make me happy and healthy. Or so just trying to create that vision that you can really write down and post somewhere, and you can read that to help you get motivated.
And also with along those lines, maybe talk about some lifestyle changes. Or some people say, well, I don't have the time, and I guess I think along those lines, maybe you have to make the time.
Oh, absolutely. None of us have time. Time is something we're all short of, but it is important. And it's really important that a person starting or restarting a fitness routine take time to really look at their support system and the resources around them. So before you just jump in and say, I'm going to work out, think about, do I have the appropriate footwear and apparel? And if not, maybe that's your starting point, is getting yourself equipped. Do I know where I can, if I want to hike or run outside, where is the best place? Do I have a gym membership? Looking at resources that can help you if you have children. Who's going to watch my children while I work out? How can I and my spouse or maybe a friend coordinate things so that I can have this time committed? Thinking about before work, after work, getting that schedule set up. Just looking at all those little pieces that can sometimes derail people when they have the motivation to work out, but they can't quite get through the logistics. So just taking time before you jump in to really think about all those other pieces. And then once you have those pieces in place, set yourself some goals. And don't just make the goal, I want to lose weight. Don't just make the goal, I want to get healthier, but put some meat into that goal and make it specific.
And in Black River Falls, we're very fortunate to have a facility like the Lunda Community Center, and that certainly is advantageous, but not necessary, I guess, to really get going on a fitness program.
Yeah, fitness can happen pretty much anywhere. Those of us who are fortunate enough to be located close to Black River Falls, we have some great resources, not just with the Lunda Center, but also with the outdoor resources with all the parks and trails. And some of the surrounding communities have some smaller fitness centers as well. But there's a ton of things you can do equipment free outside or in your basement. So it doesn't have to be a big financial commitment for people. There's a lot you can do.
And fitness should be, I guess, for everyone. Doesn't matter on age.
Absolutely. Fitness is for all ages and all people. And one thing I would put out there is when you're looking at setting goals, just make them, we like to talk about setting different goals. So maybe a 1 week goal is what I want to accomplish, looking at 3 months goals and even 6 months goals, and kind of breaking it out. So there's a way for you to say, well, I want to get healthier, but I know I can't do it by tomorrow. I know I can't get it done in a month. I know it's a long term, and people can get really demotivated if they have this goal that's so far out and they're not seeing that progress. So it really, really can be helpful to set some smaller incremental goals to help you be successful along the way.
Talking this morning with Don Jacobson, the athletic trainer and also the certified health and wellness coach here at Black River Memorial Hospital. We thank you for your time, and we hope that the information has been informative to those listening this morning out on WWIS, and it certainly has been for me. And if any questions come up, people can call you here at the hospital.
Sure, that would be good.
And or just drop in and you'll get directed to Dawn Jacobson, and she'll help you out. Actually, if you come to some of the high school athletic events, you might see her there too. So she's always willing to talk. So thanks again, Dawn, and appreciate it. And I'm guessing that we'll probably be talking again sometime.
Sure, thank you.
Dawn Jacobson, again this morning on the Black River Memorial Hospital, celebrating their Be-WELLthy in 2020 campaign. And this has been Woody, and thanks for listening this morning. That's that. And that'll play a week